One of the commonest grumbles I hear of people that have done long journeys in their cars and grumble about the backache, well, so often that's just because they haven't set the seat up properly. This is a fairly simple seat in this particular car, but all car seats are hugely adjustable these days and have been for years. Now let me just take you through the sequence that I use. You might want to do it slightly differently, but essentially I like to make sure that my legs are in just the right position. This is an automatic, so I would do this on the brake pedal. And I will say, okay, I'm sitting too far away. There's a lever down under the seat. It's always under the front of the seat. There we are. Now we've got ourselves to the right distance. For me, it's comfortable for me. My arms are slightly bent on the steering wheel. The steering wheel's too high. So let's deal with that next. There's a lever, in this instance, on the left-hand side. Keeping my foot on that pedal so that I'm comfortable. We'll bring the steering down so I can see all the dials nice and easily. And we'll make sure, absolutely sure, that that's done back up again. Now, next. Okay, so we've got legs, we've got arms sorted. Let's decide whether we're far enough back on the rake of the seat. There's also the height adjust. But in this instance, this is one of those seats that is essentially on a slope. As we're winding it up, it's tipping us forward slightly now. We're winding it backwards and forwards till we find a position which is comfortable for the knees. You need the support as much as possible under the knees to support the legs properly. Okay, so once we've done that, then we go to the next lever. This is sometimes a turn button, and we'll adjust the angle of the seat back. And we'll just play with it until we get it just comfortable. Well, there we are. That's not bad at all. Now there's one more thing, and it's the one thing that everybody forgets. Let's just make sure the headrest is in the right place. If you're going to minimize any whiplash damage, should somebody run into the back of you, you need the maximum support near the top of your head. You don't want your neck bending over the headrest. That will exacerbate any neck injury. So this is, as it happens, it's just about right. I'm quite comfortable with this. Now this is on a very simple manual seat. You can do all of these things on a car which has got electronic seat controls, but the one difference is you usually need to turn the ignition on one notch before you can do that. Okay, so you've got all your seat comfortable, whether it's electronic seats or whether it's manual seats. The last thing you need to do is to make sure all of your mirrors, that you can see clearly out of those, because changing the seat position obviously changes the angle of the mirrors. So reset all of the 3 mirrors, and then you're ready basically to go, and you should no longer have any backache on long journeys.